The gamble that stunned the sports world is now looking like a masterstroke. When that record-shattering $700 million contract was signed, critics questioned whether any player could ever live up to it, but the numbers, the wins, and the global impact tell a very different story. From skyrocketing merchandise sales to massive international attention and record-breaking attendance, this deal has transformed not just the team, but the entire business of baseball. Every swing, every appearance, every headline seems to prove that this investment is paying off far beyond expectations. Stay tuned, because this isn't just about money, it's about how one player's presence has turned a bold financial move into one of the smartest decisions in sports history. Shohei Ohtani's $700 million deal, the biggest contract in sports history, was more than just a blockbuster signing. When the Los Angeles Dodgers inked that record-breaking deal in December, many critics called it outrageous, insane, and impossible to justify. $700 million for one man? Even for Shohei Ohtani, it sounded unreal. But fast forward to now, and that massive investment is already looking like one of the smartest, most strategic moves in modern baseball. The Dodgers knew exactly what they were doing, and now, it's starting to pay off in ways that go far beyond the diamond. Before we dive deep into this unbelievable financial and performance turnaround, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive stories, deep dives, and behind-the-scenes looks at everything happening around Major League Baseball and your favorite players. Let's start with what made this contract so special. Shohei Ohtani's deal wasn't just about the number $700 million over 10 years, but how that money is structured. When the Dodgers announced that $680 million of it would be deferred until after the contract ends, the sports world collectively gasped. Most fans didn't understand why Ohtani would agree to delay receiving nearly all of his money, but in reality, this was an incredible financial maneuver that could change how superstar contracts are negotiated forever. By deferring most of the money until after his playing days, Ohtani allowed the Dodgers to save massive amounts in luxury tax space. Under MLB's competitive balance tax system, only the present-day value of a deferred contract counts toward the tax threshold. That meant instead of counting all $70 million a year, the Dodgers' books only had to reflect a fraction of that, around $46 million per season. For a team already spending huge on stars like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, that's a massive advantage. It gave the Dodgers financial flexibility to keep building around Ohtani, signing other top players, and staying competitive every single season. But the real genius of the contract goes even deeper. Because Ohtani's deal was structured this way, it also opened up enormous tax benefits not just for the team, but for Ohtani himself. The Japanese superstar resides in California during the season, which has one of the highest state income tax rates in the U.S. By pushing most of his income into the future when he may no longer be living there, Ohtani could end up saving tens, or even hundreds, of millions in taxes. Essentially, he'll get paid later, but he'll keep a lot more of it. This level of financial foresight is something you rarely see in sports, especially from a player of Ohtani's global stature. It's not just about being a great athlete, it's about being a business mastermind. He's already earning more than any athlete on earth through endorsements alone, with deals from Nike, New Balance, Fanatics, and countless Japanese brands. Forbes estimated that Ohtani made over $65 million in off-field income last year, even before signing this Dodgers deal. So, by deferring his baseball money, he's not missing out on a luxurious lifestyle. He's already living like a global superstar while setting himself up for generational wealth later. Now here's where things get really interesting. When Ohtani agreed to the deferral structure, it wasn't just to help himself, it was also to help the Dodgers win. By freeing up salary space in the present, Los Angeles could continue to add pieces around him. And that's exactly what happened. The Dodgers didn't stop after signing Ohtani. They doubled down by bringing in Japanese ace Yoshinobu Yamamoto, giving him a $325 million deal. Then they signed Tyler Glasnow to a big extension. Those moves don't happen without Ohtani's unique contract structure. In a sense, Shohei Ohtani's selfless approach to his contract became the foundation for an entire Dodgers dynasty building strategy. His presence and his financial creativity are both helping the team on and off the field. And if you think this was all about numbers and spreadsheets, think again. Ohtani's value to the Dodgers transcends stats, even though his stats are ridiculous. Since joining Los Angeles, he's been the biggest show in baseball. Every time he steps onto the field, attendance spikes. Dodgers merchandise sales have skyrocketed to levels unseen since the prime of legends like Sandy Koufax or Fernando Valenzuela. Ohtani jerseys have been flying off the shelves worldwide, not just in Los Angeles, but in Japan, Korea, Canada, and across the globe. The Dodgers have become a truly international brand, and that's largely thanks to Ohtani's global pull. Let's talk numbers for a second, because they're staggering. Within weeks of Ohtani signing with the Dodgers, the team's social media accounts gained over 1 million new followers across platforms. Ticket demand for Dodgers home games skyrocketed. When the team visited other cities, ticket prices on resale markets doubled or even tripled. The Dodgers season ticket base hit record highs, and fans from all over Asia began traveling to see him play. Ohtani didn't just bring his talent, he brought an entire global economy with him. From a business standpoint, the Dodgers' $700 million investment already looks like a financial win. Experts estimate that the team could make back hundreds of millions in brand growth, sponsorships, media rights, and international partnerships during Ohtani's tenure. And because of his deferred payments, those profits will roll in long before the majority of his salary does. It's the ultimate example of spending big to earn even bigger. But of course, none of this would matter if Ohtani wasn't performing on the field, and that's where the story gets even more impressive. After undergoing elbow surgery that kept him from pitching this year, Ohtani returned to the plate as if nothing had happened. He's continued to put up MVP-level numbers as a hitter, leading the Dodgers in nearly every offensive category. His home runs, OPS, and WAR are all among the best in baseball, and fans have completely embraced him as the new face of the franchise. When Ohtani first signed, there were questions about how his two-way dominance would fit into the Dodgers' long-term plans. Could he really do both at an elite level again after another surgery? Could he stay healthy for 10 years? Those doubts are fading fast. Every swing, every highlight, every moonshot homer is proof that Ohtani is still redefining what's possible in this sport. It's not just about stats, it's about presence. Ohtani brings an energy that you can feel through the screen. He's calm, focused, and humble, yet somehow larger than life. The Dodgers clubhouse has described him as a machine, someone who doesn't get distracted, doesn't lose composure, and constantly works to be better. And when you combine that mindset with an organization as structured and analytical as the Dodgers, it's a perfect match. Even Dodgers manager Dave Roberts has said multiple times that Ohtani's professionalism has raised the bar for everyone around him. Younger players watch how he trains, how he prepares, and how he carries himself. Veterans see the way he puts the team's goals above personal glory. That's the kind of leadership money can't buy, yet somehow, the Dodgers are getting that too. And there's another layer to this story, the ripple effect Ohtani's deal is having across Major League Baseball. Other superstars are now looking at deferred contracts as a way to help their teams remain competitive. Players and agents are realizing that structuring deals like Ohtani's can create more sustainable dynasties, where superstars can get paid what they deserve while teams maintain roster flexibility. It's a win-win concept that could reshape the economics of baseball for decades. That level of dedication and fan engagement is unmatched in sports today. Now, as the Dodgers continue their quest for another World Series, it's clear that Ohtani's presence is already transforming the franchise from top to bottom. The team isn't just aiming for one title, they're building a legacy. And with Ohtani as the centerpiece, it's a legacy that could dominate the next decade.